I wasn't the last person that he's put his hands on.
I want to do this. I told him I can't do this no more. And as soon as I said that, he took both of his hands, put it around my neck.
Oh yeah, so this is what you do, bro. This is just what you do. Okay, exhibit B.
Literally shoves me up against the wall, like choking me again so hard I could not breathe.
Hey, she didn't even put all the other ones, gang. She didn't even put all the other ones. Nate said you choked the girl up on the boat. The last girl talking about you like pinching girls and hurting girls and you want to rub blood on her while you're getting that butt. You are a weirdo. On this episode of Surviving King Sid.
These exotic boys, smoke exotic ops. You ain't heard about murder boys, we got exotic glocks. Tied to pull up real fast, with a lot of shots. Bitch, I'm feeling just like Mac, I got a lot of guap.
Dun, 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 dun. On this episode of Surviving King Sid, we have Diamond Flawless testimony. If you don't know who Diamond Flawless is, she's a long ago ex of the suspect King Sid. Will she tell us something new or more of the same story? Find out today on episode 5 of Surviving King Sid. Only on the Mula YouTube channel. Let's get into it. Doinky's at the ready.
I wasn't the last person that he's put his hands on.
I want to do this. I told him I can't do this no more. And as soon as I said that, he took both of his hands, put it around my neck.
Oh yeah, so this is what you do, bro. This is just what you do. Okay, exhibit B.
Literally shoves me up against the wall, like choking me again so hard I could not breathe.
Hey, she didn't even put all the other ones, gang. She didn't even put all the other ones. Nate said you choked the girl up on the boat. The last girl talking about you like pinching girls and hurting girls and you want to rub blood on her while you're getting that butt. You are a weirdo. On this episode of Surviving King Sid. Fuck dork, weirdo, man.
Woo! Hey guys.
What's up, Diamond?
I miss you guys. I know
What's up,
I get
squad?
messages all the time that you guys miss me. I miss you too. The feelings are mutual. And some of you guys are OG day one supporters and have watched me grown from high school through college to now to this day where I'm sitting here. And a lot of things have happened. A lot of things have changed. And you guys have watched me evolve.
Hold on, y'all, before we get back into the video, because we finna get right back into it. I gotta tell y'all about the Mula membership. The Mula membership is a website that I started a few years ago. Since I started this website, I have been able to put on so many of y'all, and I want you to be the next person to get put on. I'm gonna give you instructional videos, step-by-step instructions. I'm literally giving you lessons out weekly, daily, for you to understand these different categories. We talking about business, financial literacy, credit, crypto, we talking about stocks, we talking about Amazon, we talking about drop shipping, we talking about YouTube. I'm literally giving you the gems to be a boss, the gems to be a successful entrepreneur in 2023. So this is all you have to do. Click the link in the description, sign up right now for the low price of $50 a month, bro. $50 a month. You're gonna get access to a one-on-one help with me. You're gonna get access to my group chats where my experts worldwide work around the clock, 24/7, to make sure you have the best stock and crypto call-outs. That means all you gotta do is buy the same stocks and cryptos that I'm buying and make some of all this bread. Very simple, very easy. On bro, okay, stop waiting, stop procrastinating. Click the first link in the description right now, especially if you want to be a boss. And if you dead serious, man, if you want to put that work in and get that money on, I'm talking about that easy money on, click that link in the description, shorty, right now, because we only got 2,000 spots, and I would hate to see you be missed out. Okay?
And I love you guys and miss you guys, and I hope you guys know that. So protecting my peace is my number one priority. So initially when everyone has been asking me to come out with my side of the story of what he's done to me, I never felt obligated to, for the fact that I've already explained my story 4 years ago when it did happen. It's happened to more women that he's done it to, and they've came out with their sides of the story.
At this point, shorty, this is an epidemic. Like, we need to do something. We need to boycott this nigga YouTube channel or something. This is not okay. What is wrong with these people? And then it's not like, bro, this was 4 years ago, so it ain't like, you get what I'm saying? It ain't like this just been this 5-year-long plan to ruin King Sid's life and tell everybody that he really be choking girls out. No, nigga. This is the first girl, probably the first girl you ever had. For real, for real. Let's start there. The first girl you ever had on YouTube saying you choked the 4 years ago, nobody believed you. 4 or 5 years go by and they talking about you choking girls on a boat, on the goddamn plane, on my jet ski, on the bike, on the you cutting girls, you got girls bleeding around you. What the fuck?
It's sad, it brings sadness to me that there's more victims and he has not changed from 4 years ago. I wasn't the last person that he's put his hands on. As some of you guys may or may not know, I was a victim of abuse when I was in a relationship with King Sid 4 years ago. I came out with my story on how he choked me and put his hands on me and was aggressive with me multiple times.
How did you niggas that, like, hey, y'all got a goddamn, how is this like, bro, if I was this girl daddy, bro, I swear, like, that nigga will already be, bro. That nigga already be 6 feet under, man. Where's his address, man? Where his room at? In the back? Okay, you walk through the front? Okay, cool. I'm finna go straight in their crib and knock your ass off, man. You put your hands on my daughter, nigga. My girl, man.
Some people believe my story, some people didn't. He came out with his story covering his tracks and making up other things that would basically make me look like I'm just talking to defend myself and making it up.
You just crazy, yeah.
Today, many other girls have came out and spoke on their sides of the story and their dealings and personal experiences they've had with him, and a lot of them are similar to what I have gone through.
Right.
I've healed from this trauma, and
that's good.
I've healed from the trauma, the emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, all of the trauma from it.
Right,
For the most part, I've healed a lot and
okay.
Made peace with the situation.
Okay.
You know, I've forgiven, but I haven't forgotten.
Right.
And it just hurts me to know that other women had to deal with the same thing I had to deal with
thing, though,
from
like,
him.
bro,
And he did not stop or learn and change for the better.
He not gonna change because that's him. I told y'all he's a lame weirdo. He probably never got no butt in high school. He got his first piece of butt when he got some money and some clout. And now he feel like he king of the world. Now he feel like he can show who he really is for real. And motherfuckers just gonna accept him because ain't nobody gonna believe him because he's King Sid. That's why this series is called Surviving King Sid. Episode 5. Only on the Mula channel.
I'm so happy that I was able to come out on the other end and be here today. Like, I'm so grateful and thank God that I'm here today, literally. Like, it's a miracle. It's just, the only way out of it, the only way I'm here today is God. That's all I can say. In a domestic violence relationship, there's always a perpetrator and a victim. If the perpetrator lacks a guilty conscience and doesn't think they've done wrong and in denial, they won't know to seek help for it.
Right.
Therefore, there's going to be other victims that they do it to. So it took 4 years for this to have happened to multiple other women that he's done it to, for it to come to light. 4 years from when I said my story. Now,
as a man, you young as hell, you gonna make a mistake. Like, you just in your feelings too much. A girl might piss you off. You grab her, you choke her, you look at her, you like, hold on, I really just hurt her. Like, I'm tweaking. Like, no, I'll never do that again. Then that's one thing, gang. But 4 or 5 years straight, you still got the same, what they call it, MO. You got the same story every time, gang. You just down here choking bitches, man. You trying to choke slam everybody like Kurt, like Undertaker. We don't approve of that, homie. Matter of fact, just for that, hold on, Diamond. Real quick. This is what we gonna do. Queen Sid. We ain't even gonna call him King. Queen Sid. I know what to pop up. You lucky boy. Alright, King Sid. King Sid. We gonna go to his last video. Oh. And dislike. And we gonna comment and say, stop hitting on them women, man. You all types of bogus as hell. And we gonna click off his shit and go down here and do the same thing to this one real quick. Queen CID is grimy as hell on phono grade. Stop hitting and choking these women. You ain't Undertaker. This ain't WWE. Seek help, Goofy. Okay, back to the video.
Other girls that come out and say their stories, and it's
Surviving
not being
King
brought to the audience,
CID.
to you guys from what has been happening behind closed doors of what he's been doing. Those close to him have witnessed his abuse to others, and it's been exposed to the public recently. Not only physically abuse to women, but also emotional abuse and mental abuse to
Everybody.
your friends and family.
Everybody around.
So that being said, I strongly encourage you, King CID, to
get help.
seek help so this cycle does not keep repeating itself. Because if you don't seek help,
Somebody gonna
you're
pop your
only
ass.
not going to heal, but you're going to keep causing pain to others. And it breaks my heart to know that there's more victims that have endured and had to go through the same thing that I had to go through.
Yeah.
And my heart goes out to them, and I wish a healthy recovery for them. Seriously. This should be a learning lesson to everyone to not be dismissive of someone's report of abuse and to listen to the victim's side of the story always.
No. Gotta intercept that. Because it's too many, and this is a problem with the women, because there's too many women out here falsely claiming and getting niggas locked up, careers fucked up, niggas is going broke, whole lives going to jeopardy because these women is out here lying about sexual assault, domestic abuse. So I don't believe just all victims, but don't take a side until you have facts, until you have credible facts, until you got something that makes sense. You get what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got a girl from a video 4 or 5 years ago saying the same thing girls are saying today, and it's niggas saying that they seen you do this and seen you do that, bro. It comes to a point where it's like, bro, this is what you do, and you bogus. That's why I'm coming like this, because at this point, gang, you bogus, folks. You just bogus.
As a victim, it takes a lot.
I ain't never
to
put my
speak
hands
up,
on no female.
Mainly because a lot of people don't.
Every day,
want
homie,
to
I
hear
got, I ain't never
your
did
truth.
that, boy. Never will.
But I'm telling you right now, and I'm standing here right now, healed, healthy, happy, and I've been through it. So if anyone out there is going through it or has gone through it, I just want to tell you, you can get out. If a man loves you, he will not put his hands on you. A man that loves you does not, I literally have goosebumps, oh my gosh. A man that loves you does not put his hands on you, okay? Point
Boy,
blank
Blake
period.
Pitt, oh, bro.
You deserve better than that,
Stand
okay?
up,
Ladies,
stand
stand
up.
up. Stand up. Stand up.
Man, head on, stand up, get that Glock and pop that nigga, man. Bet you won't hit you no more. I'm just saying, that's my...
And it can really make a difference whether a victim is believed or not, especially on their mental well-being and emotionally well-being. It takes a lot to even
Surviving
get through the
King
pain of what the abuse you've gone through. So even having this, have the strength to stand up and speak about it, it's 10 times harder.
Right.
10 times harder. Although sometimes people do falsely accuse others of abuse, make sure you guys investigate a situation and listen to a victim. Listen to both sides so you guys know. Because most times, they're not just speaking up and making detailed stories for no reason. Always investigate a situation before you guys form an opinion. Trust me, guys, we're all human, and there's a lot of things that some people can take and others can't. And a man that puts his hands on you is most likely a narcissist. They're calm, cool, collective, and they feel no remorse.
Yeah.
They know what they do, but they don't feel no remorse, and that is why they have to try to feel something, to heal and to change.
Right.
Because if they don't, that is what drives the victims to feel, they go through so much physically, emotionally, and to feel crazy.
Yeah.
They almost look crazy, they look unstable because the narcissist is just cool, calm, collective, and as if nothing has ever happened.
Right.
So being a victim of it and hearing other girls' stories, I know, like, it's so hard to deal with. It's a hard thing to deal with. Never dismiss it. As being on the victim side, the survivor side, it is so hard to deal with. I'm telling you, when someone is doing something to you and they just have no care or remorse, they might say sorry, they might throw you.
And that makes sense. Like I was saying, that's why she went crazy. She ain't really like literally go crazy, but it would drive you crazy if you got somebody and they don't got no remorse. You a female. She's a suburban girl, bro. She ain't never dealt with no. I don't think she probably ever dealt with no problems like that. Her parents had money growing up. Like, she ain't never had no problems about no shootouts or about no fights, probably too many, or like, you know what I'm saying? She probably never had no nigga put her hands on her. And she probably always had the cool guy at the private school or something. Like, you feel me? And she going through that. That'd be hard, bro. It'd be hard on a girl to go through that. Girls are affected different than niggas in certain shit. Like, we get affected, but you know, girls just can't take all that. Like, girls can't take all that trauma. They're not designed to take a substantial amount of trauma or pain or physical violence. They're not designed for that. You get what I'm saying? You and your homie can fight right now and be cool by the night. Girls they not designed to have that type of, you know what I'm saying? They just, especially not with no nigga, no person from the opposite gender, from a nigga. They not designed for that. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be trying to feel safe around you, not scared. So that will fuck a girl up for real. Then nobody believe you. You ain't got no remorse. His friends is on his side. No, the whole world don't believe you. Not the whole world under your calling you crazy and you this, that, the third. It'll really fuck somebody for real, gang.
They might throw you an apology with flowers. They might give you flowers, because that's what had happened to me. Mm-hmm. After the situation, the day after he brought me flowers, like nothing ever happened.
Roller coaster. They got you on this roller coaster. And some girls be attached to that because they be like, damn, yesterday was so bad, but I got flowers today. And they go off feeling so much. I got flowers today, so today is good. And then tomorrow will be good. And then the next day it'll be good. And then Friday it'll be bad. And then Saturday it'll be good. And then Sunday it'll be bad. And then Monday it'll be bad. But then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday it'll be good. So it's like you f***ing a girl mental up for real.
You know, like you get sucked back into something that doesn't make sense, because they make you feel like it's okay and it's not okay. They think it's okay and they try to make you seem like it's okay and you're crazy. But let me tell you, ladies, even men too, both sides, no one should be putting their hands on you. No one should be disrespecting your personal space like that. If someone respects you and loves you, they will not
hurt you,
try to harm you in any shape or form.
Right.
Especially physically.
Right, exactly.
And being a female and a woman, we don't have as much strength as the man. We don't.
Right.
And I also want to say, anyone that
either way is bullying, because as a female, if you hitting on a nigga, you only doing that because you know he can't openly hit you back. And if he does, you can go straight to the internet and be like, look, I got this bruise, he hit me, and then he just a bad guy. If you a man and you doing that to a woman, and you doing that because you know if she do hit you back, it's not going to hurt. You don't have no real threat towards her. That's why I tell girl, pop that nigga ass, man. He pop, pow. You ever heard of grit ball? Get good hot, cook some good hot grits, like Medea say. Good hot grits say good morning. Good morning, honey, baby. I made you some grits. Would you like some butter? Would you like some extra sugar? As soon as he get close, you throw that grits on his hot boiling water, pop that shit on his ass. How? Take the pan, whack his ass. Bow. Grit ball. Bow. 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 Grit ball. Learn how to play grit ball.
Has been a victim of domestic violence.
Stop doing it then.
That telling your story can save and help so many people. Never feel like I can't tell my story, or it's just your story might save someone out of a relationship, save someone's life.
True.
So sharing is caring, and telling your story is so brave, and I commend anyone that has been able to do it as I have. And I also watched Nate and Gio's video where basically Nate was saying that he believed Kingston Jason because that was his friend and he defended him. But until he witnessed it himself, then he realized Kingston was wrong all along and lied about putting his hands on me.
Right.
So that's just an example of like being biased because, you know, maybe it's someone that you're close to or someone you may look up to. Like his audience looked up to him as a YouTuber, so they can't believe that he would ever do something so terrible and put his hands on a woman. And so he repeats himself and keeps doing it over and over. And to my ex, Kingston Jason, I really wish you well, and I hope that you take what I said and my advice of getting help and taking time to change and taking accountability and actions. I hope you take the advice and do something with it seriously, because So many people look up to you. You're a public figure. If you just take the accountability and take the time to apologize to all the victims that you emotionally, physically, mentally abused, it can literally inspire so many people.
If you went around on tour, Surviving King Sid. If you went around on tour instead of that bullshit apology you put on your Instagram, if you actually went on tour and you went to Diamond House and you said I wanted to sincerely apologize, and people could tell, motherfuckers cry because they could just see it's just so sincere. And it's not because you lost views, it's not because you lost money, it's because you genuinely feel bad. Even in that apology, you apologize to your fans. You didn't apologize to nobody you did dirty, but you apologize to your fans though, because your views dropped by damn near 60, 80%, 90%. You feel me? Your views dropped from 90%, now all of a sudden you apologizing to your fans. But you ain't apologize to nobody else. If you went on a tour from everybody, from Gio, hey bro, I did this wrong, this, I was thinking a long, I made a list of this I did wrong, like, I'm sorry bro, like, here go, I know it ain't much game, but here go a pair of shoes. I know it ain't gonna fix everything, bro, and you might not ever forgive me, but I just wanted to at least show you that I'm sorry. If you went on that tour to everybody, Nate, Suave, fucking Jay Wonder, fucking Jeff, your girl, this girl, that girl, the ex-girl, like, you would get respect, gang. But to just be posted on your YouTube like ain't nothing happened, and you ain't even really got, you don't even got no response video. You can't respond to all this. That's why you ain't make the video. You can't respond to all this, and you know this shit's true. You know it's true. Cause if Diamond get on here with her mama, her daddy, all her friends from back then and say this is what happened, and then Nate do the same thing with Gio, and Gio do the same thing, and then Suave and them say that they seen you choke a girl on a boat, and then your ex-girl saying the same thing, and then your old ex-girl saying you don't have no defense. That's why you ain't making no response video. Talking about you ain't responding because I decided to protect my mental health. No, nigga, you know if you respond, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get even worse than it already is. Like,
one can maybe try to see
I know
that,
the
you
truth.
know,
I gotta see
you
through
can
surviving.
cheat, you can do wrong. People do wrong, and right your wrongs though. You know,
right
you can
wrongs,
do wrong, but right your wrongs and try to change. Try. So anyways, ladies, remember, if a man puts his hand on you, he does not love you.
True.
You may be able to forgive them, but do not forget, I've forgiven, I've made my peace and kept my distance. I have my boundaries with Jason.
Right.
But just remember that they do not love you.
Right.
A man does not love you if he puts his hands on you. He does not care for you. He does not respect you if he can repetitively embarrass you publicly, privately, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. He does not love you.
Right.
Abuse is abuse, whether it's emotional, mental, physical abuse too is hard. And I know there's probably a lot of young girls that watch me too. Never settle for less, because when I tell you that there is men out here that care for you and will never do that to you and that really truly loves you, trust me, you can do better and you deserve better. We all deserve better as a female and a woman. We all deserve better.
No girl deserves to get hit. I just don't like when girls be saying settle for less, like that mean you supposed to get Rarries and Rolls Royces. Like, bitch, you ain't Rari and Rolls Royce worthy. You was a 6. Not Diamond. I'm just saying, like, every girl ain't. You know what I'm saying? I get what she's saying. I'm just trying to make, because I'm trying to twist shit. Surviving.
Girls, take time. Take your time. Heal. Self-love, self-worth. When you have your self-worth and you know who you are, you will not let anyone try to take that away from you. You will stand up for yourself. You will speak for yourself. You will keep your boundaries, and you'll make sure that they respect your boundaries, and you move on. And there's always another side. It always gets better. Trust me, guys. It always gets better. Life always gets better. And just know that you don't have to stay with someone that does not respect you. You don't. Preach. You really don't. Preach. In a relationship, if they can't respect you and if they put their hands on you and aggressive with you, there's no reason for you to be there. There's no reason for you to be there, and it's a toxic situation. You don't want to be a part of that. And trust me, when you finally love yourself more than you love any other man, the man is going to love you
Yeah.
the way you love yourself. If you don't love yourself and he keeps repeating these things to you, it's only going to tear you down. But when you love yourself and you stand for something, you will not fall for anything, and the man is going to take care of you and love you. Because a real man does not put his hands on a woman.
Yeah.
Little boys do that. Men don't do
little
that.
boys. I ain't gonna lie. Little boys don't do that either. Little boys don't do that either. Little boys don't do that. That's like some. I don't even know. Like I could just say a real nigga don't do that. Whether you 5 years old or 52, it don't matter. Anywhere between old or young, it don't matter. Like if you ain't 3 years old and you ain't fighting with your sister or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you with your girl and you is a little boy, y'all might tussle. So I ain't gonna sit and act like I'm a saint. Like me and my girl, you young, y'all f***ing, it's feelings involved. You 15, you ain't really used to these feelings. And 16 and 17, 18, 19, you ain't really used to this. Yes, I've tussled and pushed my girl back and forth, and she pushing. I'm like, you better stop. You better stop. And I got to throw her on the bed, and she pushing me, and I'm like, get off me. And she grabbing my shirt and little shit, but I ain't never got into no physical fight with no girl. Like, I never got into no, this girl is hurt because she's bleeding. She's bruised. Anything on her body hurts because of me. Like, no. And the girl done put a knife on me. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I was like 16. If she would've got close to that knife, I would've popped the ass because I had that glizzy on me. Please don't get that up. But I didn't do it, though. Surviving Kings.
I'm tweaking. And there's men out here. I have a platform at the end of the day for me to be able to come as a victim to speak on it and educate others on, you know, how things, an learning lesson that sometimes victims are not always believed, and that it's okay for you to speak up. You should speak up as a victim, you know, and we're all just learning at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, just remember, guys, there's always a bright side to the end of the tunnel. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, and you're worth everything, ladies. And I'm talking to my girls, but remember that you are the prize, okay? Period. We are the prize. Like,
no, you're not. I disagree.
Let's remember that. Let's remember that, okay? Just like what Harvey says, you are the prize, we are the prize. We are. You have to remember that, okay? Period. Never settle for less.
I don't agree with
Never
that.
let men tell you what you're not. Never let them talk down on you. No. No. We don't tolerate that here, period.
See, it's not somebody telling you what you not. See, this part that I don't agree with, because girls just be stretching that shit. Every girl is not the shit. Every girl is not fine. Every girl does not deserve Birkin bags and Cartier. Every girl don't deserve a 5-star date. Most girls are not the prize. There is no prize. But if there was, it's definitely not the woman, bro. That's a whole nother conversation. But as of what I say, as a nigga, bro, you gotta do the chasing. But I just don't like that prize word. Like, we supposed to both feel like we got a prize. Like, we supposed to both feel like we got a trophy. We got a commodity. We got somebody that love us. We got somebody you can't replace. You supposed to both feel like that. But so I don't like when girls be stretching it. But that's just, you know, I'm just reacting to what I said.
I will never wish you back, but I cannot have you in my space, and I have to have some self-respect. Just think that. Just remember that, guys. Like, if you don't respect yourself, people will be able to walk all over you. Sometimes, you know, I've always kind of been like a nice, friendly person, so sometimes I get caught up in certain things. Yeah. But I'm still learning to this day to respect myself, make sure that I don't have people taking advantage of me and, you know, taking things from me that they don't deserve, you know, taking things that they don't deserve. And sometimes they might see your value and they might see it, but it's not like they'll take care of it and respect your value. Like, they'll kind of take advantage that they know of how valuable you are as a woman and as a person. They might just be like, oh, she's so valuable, she is the prize. They might say that. They talk a lot. Trust, they'll talk a lot, and they'll talk about the world. They'll try to say they'll give you the world and all this stuff, whatever. But at the end of the day, if they don't treat you and their actions don't align with what their words say, never take that. Never take that. Because someone will show you. They won't just tell you, but they'll show you. A person that loves you will show you they love you. They won't just have to say, I love you, I love you, I love you. It's actions. At the end of the day, it's actions. So I feel like I came across all my points that I wanted to come across with this video, but with that being said, I miss and love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the support that you guys have given me. Literally, like, it's crazy how much support that you guys have given me. And it does not go unnoticed. Trust me, the messages do not go unnoticed. I see them, and I love you guys. I will be coming back to YouTube, but at my own pace. I'm going to say that because at my own pace. If there's some things that you do want to specifically want to see from me, and just make sure you guys let me know. And yeah, I love you guys. See you guys later.
On that episode of Surviving King Sid, we learned that King Sid has been choking females out for 5 years. Are there other victims from before Diamond Flawless? Let's start there. It hits different with King Sid's favorite move is to choke out a woman. But I digress. Here on the Mula channel, we do not support women beaters, because that is not a real nigga activity. If you have been beaten by King Sid, please contact Mula at GuapBoyMaco on Instagram. Just explain the side of your story, and we'll do our best to cover your testimony. My name is Mula, and on this episode of Surviving King Sid, we put into perspective how important it is to call out a goofy for being a goofy. You are on the record for now, choking all of 4 girls out. There are now a total of 4 female victims in the domestic cases of Queen Sid. There are now multiple accusations of the violation of being a real nigga by other real niggas. Will King Sid make a comeback? Will he prevail? Or will he fall unto the truths that are being told about his character? On this episode of Surviving King Sid. We hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next episode of Surviving King Sid, because we have a lot more episodes in store before the docuseries is completed. Enjoy your night, day, or evening, whatever time it is in your area. Goodbye.